Today we're cooking a pork roast. And you might be asking, why are you putting a $20 bill there? Just to give you an idea of how big this thing is, and also because you can get it for less than 20 bucks at Costco. First, we have to break it down. It's almost 8 pounds. That thing is not fitting in one pan, right? How big of a piece should I cut? Well, I used to complicate things. Now, I look at the pan and I say, that's probably good. And then these two other sections I cut and I put in a Ziploc. I'm not cooking it in plastic. I just want to give you an idea of how to determine the size. I like to cut it with the plastic on. Makes less of a mess. I am not being sponsored by Henkel's knives. However, I have this self-sharpening set that I got a couple years ago. Love it. Now it's time to pat it down like dry, right? And that's getting sliced up into 2 portions into Ziploc bags. Just out of curiosity, does your spice cabinet look like this? How about the condiment section of the refrigerator? A little excessive. I used to trim most of the fat off, but no more. Now I just score it. Let me show you what I mean. So you just score the top. You don't go so far down, but you want to go through that fat. Side note to the Henkel's family. If you're watching this, I already gave you a plug for these. If you want to send me a set, you can. I used to go crazy with the seasoning. Now, you could add brown sugar. That adds a little something to it. But I stick with kosher salt, garlic powder, pepper, and I'm not showing you the brand of that olive oil because I'm embarrassed because of how cheap it is. First, I'm putting the spices onto the meat all over the place, and I'm going to let it sit for like 45 minutes. Then I'm going to put a little olive oil. I forgot to tell you guys, I used about 1 teaspoon each. Kosher salt, black pepper, garlic powder. Alter it. I mean, if you like a little bit more, a little bit less, then use a little bit more, use a little bit less. It's completely up to you guys. Add seasoning if you want. I don't think I emphasized enough. These little square pieces of fat, when this is done, amazing. It's been 45 minutes. This thing has been resting. It's at room temperature. The oven just preheated. No, not 50. 450 degrees. I've had the cast iron in there for, 20 minutes. So it is piping hot. For many years, I was too cheap to buy these. I think they're approximately $2 each. I'd recommend getting them if you have a cast iron. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil over the whole thing. It's all oiled up, just a little bit on the whole outside. It's going to form a little bit of a crust, and I want to show you what I'm going to do here because I'm eliminating one step. A lot of people say sear it on top of the oven. You don't need to. Right, I'm looking for a sizzle, and I'm putting the fat side down. Did you hear that? So I want to sear the fat side for like 15 minutes at 450. Don't mess with it for at least 12 minutes, maybe 15. You might be asking, what do I have here? Now they call this a carrot, not because they're carrots, because they're potatoes, but we call it a carrot, like I'm dangling a carrot for you to come back to another video about the best mashed potatoes this side of the Mason-Dixon line. Check out these fancy thermometers I have, right? And yet I still always come back to this most basic, simple one. Do not tell my family because they bought me the other thermometers. Been in the oven for 15 minutes. It is the moment of truth. What does it look like on the other side? Oh, man, that looks good. Lower the temperature to 375. It should take about 40 minutes, but I'll check it after 30 just to see what the temperature is because I want 145 degrees and then I'll take it out. I got the mic over there. Can you hear it? It's sizzling. It's sizzling. It's just about there. I want to pull it out at 145 and then let it rest. How fantastic does that look? But we can't slice into it yet. Cover it for at least 10 or 15 minutes. Let all the juices get absorbed back into the meat. Been resting for 15 minutes. Time to slice in. I broke out the Santoku knife from Henkel's. Perfect. It's so juicy. If you hear laughing, it's my father-in-law in the background. I said quiet on the set, but he does not want to go along with it. This is the final product. Huh? So there you go. Pork roast.